Hey guys, a little bit of a different video today. Not really any topic or anything, just straightforward. At least maybe we'll see. I don't know. I always end up ranting, but I just wanted to take a minute to thank all of you guys. The support over like the last couple weeks, I don't really even know what happened, but it's just been insane, dude. And honestly, I haven't made one of these videos, I think since like 500 subs. Like I was just looking through the channel. You can find these videos if you're curious, but like back in July of 2015, I made a thank you for 100 subs video, and then in October of 2015, I made a thank you for 500 subs. And I mean that just gives you an idea how long I've been making content. I mean it's been well over a decade that I've been making content. I even had a channel previous to this. And I never ever thought I would get to this point. Like you could have asked me, if I ever thought I'd get like a million views on my channel, and I would have told you no. And I never even thought I'd get 1,000 subs. I certainly never thought I would ever get YouTube partner. I mean, all of these things were literally just a pipe dream. Like, if you were to have asked me what the chances are, like for me to get any of that, I would have told you less than 1%. Like I would have told you it was impossible. And it would be impossible without you guys. I mean, I know it's cheesy and stuff like that, but eh, thank you all so much for supporting the channel. And, as little as it seems like, oh, just click the subscribe button. I never ever ask people to like videos. I never ever ask people to subscribe. I don't know. I just don't really like doing it. It just feels unnatural. I know it's like the YouTuber thing and you're supposed to do it, but I've never done it. Like, I don't think you could really ever find a single clip of me doing it. So I guess I'm a bad YouTuber or whatever, but um yeah, the support has been insane. We're at 5,000 subs, which is just crazy. Like, to give you a little bit of an idea how crazy that is, only like 9% of YouTube channels that post videos ever hit 1,000 subs, and only less than 2%, almost 1%, hit 10,000 subs. So we're like halfway there somehow. So like this is like only 5% of people or whatever ever hit this point. I mean, it's actually insane. And I know, we live in a society. I sound like the damn Joker or something, but we live in a society where like, oh wow, your video didn't get thousands of like 100,000 views. Oh, you don't have a million subscribers and stuff. Like all these numbers are so inflated, but the reality is 5,000 is insane to me. Like 5,000 people saw me or any of the content I produced and said, I like this enough to see more of it. And they clicked subscribe. I mean, that's just crazy. It's mind boggling to me that there's that many people that would even enjoy any of the stuff that I produce. And this was a thing a while ago. Like when I first made the Fallout 4 reaction, I had so many people being like, "Oh my god, you can like this is it. You can grow your channel. Just start pumping out reaction videos. People wanted to see reaction videos, like just do that." And I didn't want to. Like my whole thing was I didn't want to be fake. Like I only wanted to post a reaction video if it was something I was like genuinely passionate about. And it was a real reaction. I didn't want to ham it up for camera or anything like that. Like it had to be something I was actually passionate about. And I didn't want to do reaction content. I just felt like it wasn't me. And honestly, I didn't like the idea of like building a channel or a brand or whatever off of essentially other people's content. And I wanted to be myself. And that came through with, a lot like vlogs. It came through with the rant videos. And one of my favorite things to do, which is reviewing games. I love to review games. I actually really love to do it because I feel like a lot of people don't play a lot of games. Like I feel like just most people, they have their like free to play, like they're like, yeah, I play Fortnite and like that's it. And it's just almost a travesty to me that so many people don't get to experience like these moments that are available in these games. And so I was hoping that if I do reviews, maybe I can get even one extra person to like play a really good game and have that impact on them. And so I love doing reviews, and like the support for the reviews has been up, and like just the support for everything has been up. The support in the streams. I love streaming because I love talking to you guys. I've made some amazing friends through this channel and through streaming. Like, I met Eddie. He's one of my best friends, man. I love that guy. I've met like Kenzie and Fuzz, two very active like moderators on the channel. I talk to them like all the time. I just love talking to you guys. I met my ex-girlfriend, who is now one of my best friends as well. And like one of probably the love of my life, just a fantastic girl. I met her through the channel, right? And made fantastic memories with her that are just unforgettable. They'll stay with me forever, and they shape me into being a better person. And like all of this is only possible from making content and from people watching the content. And I'm ranting. I know I'm ranting. I'm always ranting, but like it's so hard for me to like make good first impression. It's very difficult for me because my whole life I never even knew I was autistic. I didn't actually get diagnosed until I was like 24 or 25. Like it's a very new thing for me, and it was a lot to accept, and but it made a lot of sense because I've always felt like I didn't really understand normal people. I didn't really understand how they thought, and I just felt different. And unfortunately, the thing about being autistic is that you're very abrasive. You're very, very abrasive. And, I've worked on it a lot, but I'm still really bad at it. And a lot of the times it's just very difficult for me to make good first impressions because I'll say something and I won't understand how that's going to impact the person or how they're going to perceive it. And because I only see things through my lens. And so I end up coming off like a giant dick to people all the time. And that's been the story of my life. And I used to be way, way worse. Like I've gotten a lot better, but still, it's like that, man. And so, like, just the fact that people have seen stuff that I've created and liked it enough to click subscribe, like 5,000 people it's crazy. It's just insane to me. The fact that, like, I'm actually partnered on YouTube is insane. Like I remember applying to that when I was like 14. I'm a 27-year-old balding old man now, right? And I remember applying to that all those years back and looking at the criteria, and Google, like, they just laughed at us because there's no way. And one, we were underage as well. And I was like, yeah, that's never going to happen. And then I put in for it this time after getting the alert, and they accepted right away. Like it's just insane. It's like I don't know. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone or something. I'm about to wake up, and here's the thing. Like I know this is not an impressive thing for most people. I totally understand that, but for me, it's insane. Like it is so insane, and I'm so appreciative of you guys. And I just, yeah, I don't really know how else to say it. Like when you've been making content as long as I have, I mean, this is not over dramatic to say I've had tens of thousands of hate comments. It is so frequent, man, and especially growing up. Like if you go back and you look at the Fallout 4 reaction video and you look at I think it's a pinned comment or my comment on that, there were so many people being mean. It was the first time I was ever exposed to like a lot of comments before, and it hurt, dude. It hurt really bad, actually. It really hurt my feelings. And like I made this whole comment about I can't believe that people are being mean and stuff like that. And like I have been exposed to that on a daily basis from making content for like I said, tens of thousands of comments, calling me ugly or calling me too skinny or saying I have a giant forehead or giant nose, or calling me all sorts of homophobic slurs, or calling me balding, or making fun of the view count on stuff. And it's like, I've been subjugated to that for so long, and there's been so many times where I've just wanted to quit entirely because of it. Like, so many, because you're making content, you're pushing it out, and it's like, some people are watching, but most people aren't, and you don't see the sub thing moving. And eventually I just got to a point where I just did not look at subs. I did not look at comments. I didn't look at views, and I just put out whatever I wanted to put out. And I've been in that state of mind for a long time now. And it was great for my mental health, but I felt sort of disconnected from everything, and I felt like I wasn't engaging in the way that I wanted to. And I've finally gotten to a point where, like, I don't feel shame, because you have so many people just making fun of you for everything, and making fun of you for making content or whatever and getting no views, and you feel shame. You feel bad about it. You're like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And it's like, for me, this is just a hobby. It's always been a hobby for me. I've never been like, this is going to be a career or anything like that. And I've talked about this many times. Even if the channel exploded, I still wouldn't make it a career. I would still stay on my path, because I believe that's what's better for my community and for society, is if I, stick to applied sciences. I feel like I have a gift there, and I can give far more in that field. But, like, it's not like I'm wasting my life doing this. It's like, I have a pretty successful career. I'm doing well for myself. I have a lot of friends. I have a loving family, but I've still felt shame. Even with all of that, I've still felt shame about the channel. And, like, people would ask for the channel, and I wouldn't tell them because I was embarrassed or I was ashamed of it. And, like, I'm finally at a point now. This is 12 minutes, and it didn't need to be. I'm finally at a point now where, like, I'm proud. I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of the community of, like, people that come into streams. I'm proud of, a lot of the comments, and I'm proud of what I'm making, because it's not the flashiest content. It's not like I put a bunch of time editing it, because quite frankly, I don't have a lot of time to edit. In my free time, I like to play games and stuff like that. I don't want to spend it editing, but it's like, you can say a lot of stuff about my content, but one thing you can't say is that it's not genuine and that it's not me. My content is just me. Most of it is just me sitting here talking, and it's not like I have a filter. It's not like I'm playing a character or anything. It's just me. And the fact that people see that and they like it enough to sub is crazy. Or like the Dead Space video, which is a huge reason why I found the success that I have. Don't get me wrong. I can see the analytics. I can see who subs because of that and stuff. But even that, it's something that I made. I made that. I played the game. I saw that moment for a joke. I saw the possible humor. I saw that if I use this skin with that, it would be funny. I thought if I pan the camera around when I do, that it would be a nice punchline. Like, that's still a joke that I created and I saw when I was playing the game, and I brought it to fruition. So it's like, I'm super proud of that video, because it's essentially just a joke. Like, it's a joke that I made, and so many people have loved it, and so many people have, it's caused them to laugh or smile or whatever, and it's just so unreal to me. This video is just, it's long. I don't want to re-record it, because then it's not going to be genuine, and if I have to freaking, like, say everything over again. And I managed to not cry like a little bitch, so I want to go with this take, because if I keep talking, like, I already feel myself getting choked up here. So I just want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it. I know a lot of YouTubers are out there. There's a bajillion of them, and a lot of them are posting stuff, and a lot of it is way better than the stuff that I post. And you could totally be spending your time watching their stuff, but the fact that there's even a single person that has seen my content and wanted to see more, enough to click the subscribe button, is insane. And the fact that there's 5,000 of you guys, like we just hit 5,000 today, is insane. I don't know, man. And if I never grow again, which is very possible, like literally everything is just in the hands of YouTube. Like it's just if the algorithm wants to push my stuff or not, and right now it's decided to. But if I never grow again, at least I can say I'm proud of what I've accomplished, and I'm not going to stop making content regardless, because it's something I'm proud of and something I genuinely enjoy, and it's a nice little respite from, my day to day. So thank you everybody that's made this possible. All the friends I've made and all the experiences I've had with all of you guys have been amazing, and I hope that we craft a bunch more together. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see all of you in the next video or stream. Bye bye.